I mean, I would love to, but I just...
Does it kind of gross you out?
What?
Doesn't it kind of gross you out a little bit?
It does a little bit, but I mean, like, I'm in it to make her happy because she's amazing and sexy.
Yeah, and so if she's into it, do it.
But at the time, it's like I feel like when we're having sex, I mean, or anything, I can't fulfill her, and that's kind of how it is with my boyfriend. Like, he feels like he can't fulfill me, so...
What? There's a boyfriend here?
My boyfriend. She knows about him. She's cool with it.
Oh, this is a
meltdown.
Yeah.
Nuclear holocaust.
19-year-old.
Nicole,
it sounds like so much work.
I was going to say, just before she launched into the whole polyamorous thing, I'm getting, like, just meltdown at home growing up. Like even, like, foster care and stuff. That kind of thing happened to you, Nicole?
No. I'm straight. I have both my parents and everything.
Yeah, that's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's an ass. I mean, he's a jerk.
All right. That's what I'm getting, like, but really bad, huh?
Does he ever hit you?
He did. Of course. Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he ever hit you?
He did when I was a lot younger, but...
Oh, well, then just when you were a little kid.
Well,
who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Nicole.
I always only beat the youngest of my kids.
Yeah, only when I was the tiniest.
Yeah,
the tiniest
the older
one.
they get, they become human.
And they can fight back, too. I mean,
they
you
have, like,
hurt
their
you.
own minds and stuff. You want to really do the most damage when they can't think for themselves.
And is he an addict also, Dad?
No, he does drugs, but he's crazy, so...
Okay, he's drugs crazy, but not that. Okay. And
I'm straight. I got both my parents. I'm straight, man.
And were you taken out? I get this strong feeling you were taken out of the home more than once. No child protective services or something?
No, I was cool with it. But my older sister used to, like, molest me when I was, like, 5.
Sheesh.
Other than that, everything's fine at home!
Yeah. God.
Drew, it's become a normality in America. That's what it is. Everybody plays Dr.
No, but time out.
Wait, I've got to go all the way with this.
But hold on. Let me just chastise her for you. You have a responsibility as a doctor not to be mean. Nicole, why on earth, when we asked about Dr. Drew started off with, I get the sense that your family life is a real mess. And you answered without hesitation, no, I'm all good. Everything's great. Totally normal. Why would you force us to go through this gauntlet of questions to get to the point that you get
a can opener, a corkscrew to pull it out of you,
to get these massive nuggets of my sister molested me, my dad used to beat me.
He's a drug addict.
And I still get, this is what I'll go to the mat on, I still get the feeling that Child Protective Services was in their house.
She probably just doesn't,
yanking Nicole. Maybe they never know that's what that was, yeah. So no one ever took you out for an assessment or anything out of the home?
You never had to go stay at Grandma's for a couple weeks?
I thought that was just vacation.
Yeah.
No.
Nicole, here. Don't worry about your girlfriend's butt.
There's one other possibility. That this is like the best bogus call ever. That she totally took us down the garden path.
It's interesting you say that because right when she started off saying, my friend.
Yeah.
I instantly felt like this was almost like one of those scenarios where someone comes to you and says, well, let me tell you about my best friend. He's got this problem with his wife and blah, 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 blah. He cheats on her, and when he's really telling you about himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Nicole, you got a lot more worries than your girlfriend's back door. Really, you should seek some therapy.
Your real name is not Sarah.
I'm chill, though. Like, it's all done. Like, I don't even talk to my parents anymore. I moved there, and then it's over now.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Listen.
It's all good. It's not
okay, fine. Let's handle this. Lube up a lot. Start off with the smallest dildo you can get.
Your boyfriend.
And make sure she enemas beforehand.
And try to have sanity in your relationships, Nicole. I'm not sure having a boyfriend or girlfriend is the way to go about this. But given what you've been through, things that are unhealthy seem healthy, I'm sure. So.
But it's not like it's anything hard. I mean, we've had threesomes and stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, and we're not going to get through to you right now. You're 19 and you're dead set. But
Rudy rolled.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. Rudy rolled. Right. Rudy rolled. 1-800-LOVE-191 is the number. LinkinPark.com, the official website of our guests tonight. Brad Delson and Chester Bennington from the band Linkin Park. The new album available everywhere. September 14th. It is called 1,000 Suns. Give us your calls here. 1-800-LOVE-191 again. That's the number. Dr. Drew's in the house. I'm Psycho Mike. It's Loveline.
Loveline. The great Dr. Drew Pinsky.
For some reason, we'll be right back.
1-800-LOVE-191. It is Loveline. Two massively talented gentlemen in our studio tonight, Chester Bennington and Brad Delson from the band Linkin Park. The new album available everywhere September 14th. It's called 1,000 Suns. We started off strong. Dr. Drew, right into the anal.
Well, right into sounding. Be fair.
God, Dr. Drew. Poor Brad.
I'm not describing. I'm just saying we started strong, then anal, and now.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a step back and just talk about Linkin Park.
I'm putting a call out there tonight for our first ever anal sounding call. If we could get that.
No, Anderson.
That would not be anal. That would no longer be sounding. That would not be sounding.
Gentlemen, let's take a step back. Let's take a question for the band, and then maybe we could delve back into the back door. Okay, Louis, what's up?
Hey, I had a question for Linkin Park. First off, why does the Catalyst rock so much? No, I'm just kidding. What was you guys' inspiration for that?
That was an interesting track because I think that when we heard it the first time, it was almost in its form that you hear it in now, other than some arrangement changes, and we did do a lot of work on the song. But Mike came in and played it for us, and I was drawn to it immediately. I really felt like the lyrics were strong. I felt like the melody was strong. I liked the fact that the music wasn't what people would expect. It wasn't what I expected. The guitars are textural, and the electronics were really percussive and driving, and the hook of the song really started right away in the verse, and I thought that was really an awesomely intriguing element.
Yeah, I saw that thing you guys did on YouTube. Where you guys had somebody edit it. Was that for real? You guys really had somebody edit it for you, like just any random person?
Yeah, well, we did, I guess you could call it a premix contest with MySpace Music, where we actually released the stems of the song before anyone heard the actual song. And so kids from all around the world were able to piece together the components, add whatever instrumentation they wanted. And we ultimately picked the winner of that contest, this guy from Poland, and he actually collaborated on one of the songs that's on the album. So it was like the ultimate way for us to work with our fan base, who we felt like has always propelled us, and this is kind of like putting our money where our mouth is, and it wound up actually helping make the album even better.
Yeah, and last question, are you guys coming to Phoenix or Tucson or Arizona anywhere?
We always like to come through Arizona.
Chester goes to Phoenix all the time.
Yeah, I'm there all the time. But we really haven't gotten any solid dates in the U.S. Booked yet, so
probably early next year.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll keep looking on the website, man. You guys keep rocking out. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Thanks, Louis. You guys were talking about the premix kind of competition, I guess, that you open up with MySpace Music. And you guys are always, as a band, Linkin Park, thinking of ways to incorporate the fans, to keep the fans involved. And you're very, very accessible for a band of your stature. Was that a conscious effort that you guys made when you formed the band, or is that just something that came about, naturally? You feel like it's important to really make yourselves, at one with the fans.
Well, the fans have always been something that's, been very, very important to the band from the very beginning. What's interesting about this particular contest was that it wasn't our idea, so to speak. It was actually presented to us from MySpace. And it was something that we kind of struggled with because, the contest basically was like, okay, we're going to do a contest for some random person in the world to participate on your record, which is something that
working on for 2
years, and it's like we protect it with our lives, and it's no one has ever touched anything on one of our records, and so to say we're going to collaborate with somebody that we've never met, never heard, have no idea anything about them, was something that we grappled with for a little while. And then we realized that, the worst case scenario is that we got a bunch of stuff that wasn't any good and we couldn't pick a winner. But